Hey, what's going on, guys? Today, I'm gonna be streaming some zombies. Now, granted, we'll play some Shino Numa. Oh, shit, I'm tired. Work on my only day off, man. We're going back to the whole, where it shows my avatar and I can read the comments. This makes it so much easier to, like, read what people are saying, like, at the same time. It'd be really cool if I just had a person sitting next to me on a phone watching the whole thing in the comment section, just telling me what's being said. That would be badass. So I can just respond to it on the spot. That would be badass. But I don't have a big enough channel for anything like that, or the means to accomplish anything. Oh shit. Here we go. Or TKO. I've been having this problem with streaming recently.
This will hold them back for a while. Here, no more! Their bones will shut up!
Alright, man. You know, one of the best parts about December, because, Christmas is my third favorite holiday, man. I get to watch Christmas movies like Die Hard and Christmas Story and stuff like that. It's amazing. But the reason I love December so much is it's the time where I start wearing slippers around the house. And I never wear slippers around the house, ever. I always wear socks. Socks, some slippers, and a hot cup of coffee. That, I don't know, man. To me, that is just, that's just relaxing. It's just awesome. When the heat kicks on, but outside it's cold as shit. I don't know, man. That's awesome to me. To me, that's very awesome. I've always liked it as a kid. Always loved it as I like it as an adult so far. I'm only 19 years old. I don't know shit about shit. Honestly, if anyone ever finds this stream, broadcast, or whatever it is, the hell I'm doing, you know, if there's anyone watching out there, I know it says viewers none, but, you know, I always leave my broadcasts on YouTube, so you can go through it and watch it. You know, my channel has really grown since I first started. I'm at 97, 96 subscribers, but I'm sure they don't watch my shit anymore. I know some of them still like watch it after it's posted and all that, which is cool. But still, man, my god. I've been having this broadcasting problem where it would show, it would let me do the broadcasting features, but it wasn't broadcasting any gameplay or any audio or anything. So, you know, we've been coming into this issue quite a bit. I'm not going to do a face reveal, it's just because I don't think it's needed at all. I'm a nobody in real life and on the game, so I mean I'm exceptionally good at playing games, but then again I'm not like a, what do you call it? I'm not like some big YouTuber, you know what I mean? I kind of like being small time, you know. It allows me to keep the passion with this, you know. I'm not some big influential YouTuber. I'm just some kid my age, and I just like to keep it real and keep it intuitive to that. Okay, so we got one of my favorite World War II SMG submachine guns, and that is the PPSH-41. 48 Drench, or yeah, I think that's what it's called. This gun kind of sucks. It's kind of modeled after an M240 SAW, I think is what they're called. The LMGs are military uses. I think I'm saying that right. But, you know, it just has a different, like, barrel and handguard and all that. It's just got a different, you know, assembly there. And, you know, a few, apart from a few minor changes to the upper receiver and design. But that's, I'm gonna say, what they modeled it after. Obviously, the Weevil is modeled after the, you know, the P90, the FN P90. It's a real shame that the FN FAL is not in this at all. They didn't decide to remake. That's one of the big problems I had with Black Ops 3 is they brought back the Galil, which was one of my favorite weapons of all time. One of my favorite AK, one of my top 3 favorite AK variants. The Galil was, but they did not bring back the FN FAL. Which is just, I don't know, it's just sad. Sad, really. There's just something to killing zombies at 9 o'clock that's satisfying. And I got work tomorrow. I got to work early tomorrow. I'm working an earlier shift. I'm working 8 to 2. That's kind of cool. I had to work today, but today was supposed to be my day off. But I still worked from 11 to 3 doing deliveries and stuff like that. Helping out, lifting up grills and salt pellets and stuff like that. So yeah, not a lot of people know this, but I got a job. I work at a hardware store. So it's kind of fun.
Fetch me their souls. They will fall as fast as their cousins.
I feel like working a job like Meijer or Kroger is just too easy, you know, or Walmart for instance. It's just too easy. To get customer assistance is usually never a thing in those kind of stores every time I go. There are only very few stores that really provide a lot of customer assistance, but you know, the hardware store I work at provides a lot of customer assistance. So I mean, I'm learning a lot about that, how to interact with customers, stuff like that, as well as getting my general experience with the public. You know, it's very different.
Brings us great gifts.
We're buying open the store because we need room to expand. but we're trying to also get a decent loadout going. I love SMGs in video games. I do.
They will become nothing.
Also, Dominic and I are just no longer on speaking terms, so I'm not going to get into it. It's, I'll boil it down. It's basically a bunch of drama between me and Dominic that we kind of kept off air. You know, we are people, and, you know, people have differences and opinions and stuff like that. And so, you know, we always put our differences aside, but, you know, arguing over stupid shit, basically. You know, what do you call it? I'll kind of get into the premise of it, man. I don't even want to, because I kind of started, and it's like, well, you started, why stop? So, I'm going to boil it down. You know, we were playing Call of Duty, we're playing Kino, and we were with 2 other people. And I got lucky enough to get the Ray Gun Mark II and the Thunder Gun in Kino, and I was able to pack a bunch in both. And Dominic and I were running 2 different parts of the map. We weren't just training, we were just running all over the map killing zombies, like, you know, just to see if we could make it if we're not camping or training and things like that. And so, long story short, you know, we get to the same part of the map, we just happen to cross the same area into the Speed Cola room, and you know what I mean, we're holding barriers, and then all of a sudden he says, you got the Thunder Gun? Because I just blew a huge horde of zombies away. And I'm like, yeah. And I switched to my Ray Gun Mark II, and then he hears the sound of it, and then he says, you had the Ray Gun Mark II? And so I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you weren't supposed to do that. And he said, it's fair to leave one weapon for the other guy. I'm thinking in my head, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Then I started thinking about it for a bit, and I'm like, oh yeah, because 4 games ago, I got both it was Ascension, I got the Ray Gun Mark II and the Thunder Gun. And Dominic just wasn't having it that day, I guess. So he just got fucking pissed, needless to say. And, you know, I was just like, it's just a fucking video game, you know, it's just Black Ops Zombies, man, dude. You can get the regular ray gun, you know, that's good enough. This thing, I don't bitch when I get the ray gun, you know, the ray gun's a ray gun. It's not good compared to the ray gun, it's not as good as the Ray Gun Mark II. But it does its fair share of splash damage, you know. It turns zombies into crawlers, so it's easy to, you know what I mean, if you're trying to keep a crawler alive, let's say you gotta get some chips, or gotta take a quick piss, you know, gotta take a you know what I mean, that, or gotta take a wicked shit, you know, and you need to buy time, well, the Ray Gun Mark II can make crawlers easily in high rounds, so I mean, you know, it has its uses, needless to say. Also, off note, I got lucky with this one, and I got Jug on the first try, because I am actually one of the luckiest people in all of Call of Duty Zombies, actually. I don't do Easter eggs or anything like that. That's not really my thing. It's not really why I play zombies. Now, I've done Easter eggs. I like Easter eggs back in Black Ops 1 days and stuff like that, back when it was actually, you know, something cool. Nowadays, Black Ops 4 Easter eggs, I'm getting far off topic. But, anyway, so, you know, he's upset because I got the ray gun and the Thunder Gun twice, because I'm obviously the luckiest COD player alive. Now, that sounds very, like, okay, what the hell, this sounds really made up. And it's not. I promise, it's not. And it gets even juicier. So, the other guys in the party that aren't playing the game are like, yo, what the fuck are you guys even arguing about? These guys are just like, yo, what the hell? You know what I mean? Because they're hearing Dominic raise his voice over seemingly nothing. So, you know, they're like, you know, what's going on, this and that. And then, so, he starts saying about how I'm unfair. And I said, oh yeah, well, you know, it's unfair to you know what I mean? And I expose him on something that I'm not going to expose him on the channel. Because, you know, I'm not like that. I don't expose people's, you know what I mean, stuff. I don't, you know what I mean? He trusted me enough to tell me something, and I'm not going to expose it on him, but pretty much what ended up happening was, I said that as an argumental point in front of 2 to 3 other people, right, that were in the party. And so, to me, that was kind of fucked up, because, you know, Dominic trusted me with that information. And I kind of use it against him in there, so I'm not going to use it against him on the internet out of respect, 'cause I still regret doing that. And then so everyone's like, damn. And then so, yeah, shit happens. But long story short, everyone is saying, yeah, you know, it's kind of girly to be complaining about someone else getting the Ray Gun Mark II and the Thunder Gun. And he wasn't having it, bro. He wasn't having the whole, you know, that's, you're allowed to be mad, but arguing about it's not fixing the situation. And you know, I mean, I don't think he understood that, but, you know, he got mad and started arguing with them, and then so that turned into its own thing. And, like, yeah, I don't know. It was fucked up on all sides, personally speaking, but over that, he unfriended people, and it got even deeper, you know what I mean? But we're not going to go there, that's just how it started. So, you know, he's acting like a complete child. Meanwhile, you know, I'm just playing a fucking game. Now, granted, be honest with me now, guys. You're lucky enough to so much as get the Thunder Gun and the Ray Gun Mark II in the same session. Then lucky enough to get the Galil with Mule Kick. Okay? And they're all Pack-a-Punched. Galil's Pack-a-Punched twice. And you got Monkey Bombs? Okay? Alright. Alright. That's a bit overpowered, one might say. And I'd have to agree. It is overpowered. You know, with the Bowie knife, Widow's Wine, Jug, Speed Cola, double tap, or not double tap, Mule Kick. Was what I was running, I think. There's something along there. And I had that uncrunchable perk to let me have a 5th perk. And on top of all of that, dude, I had Arms of Grace, so I would keep 2 of those weapons if I were to, so happens to die. So Dominic got hella petty and basically let me die, and I respawned with both the Ray Gun Mark II and the Thunder Gun packed. I will think I lost my Monkey Bombs. It doesn't matter. It's not the details that tell the story. It's the story itself. Alright, what actually happened. So, you know, that infuriated him. Because if he were to let me die, then they naturally respawn back into the box. Yeah, so... soda fountain. We're not taking that shit. We only use that when we're playing with our friends. I don't run a lot of gobblegums that are like megas. I only really run the standard ones because I can always use that. You know, the mega ones, you have a chance of getting them. You can gamble with them. And I have some Phoenix Ups and some Perkaholics and soda fountains and all that. And to be honest, I don't like to waste them, despite the fact I have large quantities of those what do you call it, gobblegums. I never liked the idea of gobblegums anyway. I don't like to use them that much. I only really use the non-overpowered ones, you know what I mean? Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that's just easier for me. Or not easier, but it provides a little more of a challenge. And I get it, gobblegums allow you to survive long waves and all that, but, you know, you're gonna eventually die. And when you do, you're gonna lose those. Now, granted, I'm sure there's a glitch out there to where if you die or lose the game, you can still keep your shit. Yeah, I'm not interested in glitches. I just play the game. That's simple.
These hounds have no bite.
Alright, here come these bastards. Oh yeah, come here, you little hairy bastard. Bastard. I don't know why people say it like that. Bastard. Yeah, that's funny. Also, guys, if you find my content somehow enjoyable, despite the fact about how annoying it is,
this is just what we need.
you know, if you somehow find it enjoyable, I thank you. You don't even have to subscribe if you find it enjoyable, man. I just think that much enough. I thank you about that much enough for it, man, because, you know, I'm a stuttering Stanley sometimes, man. But fucking, what do you call it? Nah, man, if somehow you find my boring content enjoyable enough to watch it, man, that's good enough for me, man. You don't even have to subscribe. I don't even care. But what do you call it? If you do decide so much as to subscribe, turn on those notifications if you're really interested in my content, because YouTube age restricts me and hates me. They do not like me at all. Alright, so I got some Speed Cola going here because, you know, obviously you're going to want to reload fast. I mean, that's just I'm always about reload speed in these games. In my opinion, they should have took it the step up and made you swap weapons faster, which would have been a neat feature because sometimes I feel like switching weapons is a little slow in this game. I am just fucking using this ray gun Mark II, or this regular ray gun. It's too bad there's no pack-a-punch in this map.
Your existence is no longer.
Ah, man. You know, I could be using this gun, but I'm just using this ray gun, bro. I'm just fucking using it, bro. What are the next two? Mule kick and double tap, I think. Right? Something like that, right? Right? Nah, probably not. Quick revive. No, we have quick revive. I think mule kick's one of the perks here. I think. Yeah, has to be. I'm almost certain. See, I like saying that. Almost certain. I don't say I'm certain, I say I'm almost certain. Okay, alright. Shit's kind of getting kind of fucked up here.
You will die.
I don't like it very much back here. In my opinion, it's kind of a death wish kind of scenario. I was right, it was mule kick. I think this is the map that introduced us to mule kick, I think. Though I could be very wrong. I can't even remember, bro. But I know Varrock didn't originally have mule kick. I don't know if I remember correctly. It'd be really badass if, what do you call it, if, alright, so the next one has to be double tap then. Arms of Grace, we'll take it, even though despite the fact that it's completely useless in a solo match. I was gonna spin that, but, you know, I kinda wanna get a third weapon going here. Okay, Vesper. Okay, we can use a Vesper right now. Something piss poor damage, but rapid fire. Gets us a lot of points really quickly. You know. Alright. An assault rifle, the man of war. We'll take it. You know, I mean, there's not much it provides, not much it takes away, you know, and a good assault rifle and zombies sometimes is all you need. You need something that does good damage to the body, something that does exceptional damage to the head, balanced fire rate, decent recoil control, satisfying accuracy and range capabilities, along with a decent ammo pool, you know. These are things you look for in guns and zombies. And in zombies, weapons are balanced to the point where there's no one gun that does all of the above successfully. And this is especially seen in the balancing of wonder weapons, because, you know, I think if you don't know anything about zombies or you don't know anything about balancing at all, then you're probably not going to know about the whole, you know, more, if it does more damage, we got to decrease the decrease the ammo count to it. If it is successful in all of those categories, it is most likely an LMG, in which case the reload speed the ADS speed, the weapon swap speed, these things are very slow. So, you know, take into account that, you know, despite the fact it may excel in those categories, there are still categories where it doesn't succeed in. Now, like I said, for the most part, LMG succeed in that assault rifle-esque damage, you know what I mean, damage category. It succeeds in the ammo pool department, which is something that in zombies is very important. I think it's a stat that goes underappreciated, undermined by players, especially people that just want the wonder weapons, because the thing is with wonder weapons is the ammo pools are very limited. You're supposed to use that very sparingly, you know what I mean? You're not supposed to be using it to kill every zombie. And people that don't understand that are gonna have a hard time mastering a decent loadout in zombies. Not because they're bad players, but because, you know, if they're gonna be constantly using the wonder weapons, then when they actually need them, they're not gonna have enough ammo to use them. In later rounds, of course, you know, the conservation of ammo becomes very questionable because, you know, you're gonna end up pumping a lot of rounds into zombies in later rounds. So I mean, like, even in situations like that, right, where I just went down, getting overrun in a very simple situation, round 14. To me, round 30 is a big round for me. It used to be like around 130 was 140, 150 was a big round for me back in the day when I was really into the COD 3, or not COD 3, Black Ops 3. My bad, COD 3 didn't actually have zombies. What do you call it? When I say COD 3, I don't mean Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 3. I actually mean actual Call of Duty 3 for the PS2. A lot of people have not grown up with the PS2 Call of Duties, but, you know, it is what it is, right? So, part of what I hate with this system is the whole ranking up system here on zombies, personally speaking. Nocturne and Toten. This is a classic map. Let's go with Verrect. Verrect is my favorite map of all time. Now, you can't get the DG2 in this map. The DG2 is across the board for the World at War maps, I think, except for Noct. Despite the fact that Thunder Gun isn't Noct in Black Ops 1, so I think it might have, the Thunder Gun might be a returning wonder weapon in Noct. In which case, that would be very nice. But if you guys did not know, truly the first ever wonder weapon was the Wunderwaffe DG2. Because the Wunderwaffe was just an amazing.
Looks like there ain't no power.
Just an amazing wonder weapon, right? Because the ray gun the ray gun itself was the first ever, you know what I mean, wonder weapon, but the Wunderwaffe, the Wunderwaffe, there you go, German pronunciation, people that didn't know, people call it the Wonder Waffle. I think that's just, they don't know how to say the Wunderwaffe, but then again, I don't know, man, it's a gun that shoots lightning at your enemies and the electricity spreads to nearby enemies. That is just badass. It is the ultimate zombie killer. It never poops out ever, because at any wave it is an insta kill. It's essentially a portable trap. What do you call it? The electroshock traps from Verrect and Kino and maps that have those kind of traps. It's basically a portable trap, an electroshock trap, that essentially works as a gun. So you shoot the enemy and the electricity spreads to nearby enemies, and I don't know, for whatever reason, one of the rules in Nazi zombies was electricity is the ultimate weapon against zombies. Don't know why, don't ask me. When the teleporter does the teleporting thing, it does that electricity thing around your screen or whatever. You know what I mean? Zombies walk in, they die.
No chance, bone monkey.
You know what I mean? But electricity is the ultimate weapon against zombies in this game, so it seems. All the traps allude to some form of electricity being, you know what I mean, utilized. Though in a map like Shinonuma, none of the traps are operated or activated by power. You know what I mean? You just have to have the area unlocked. You know, hold on a second. I'm gonna get me something to drink. I'm really thirsty. It is 10. I'm going to bed at 11. I'm getting off at 11. Alright, I'm back. So I got some Powerade.
That's what I'm talking about.
Be honest with you guys, I don't use enough shotguns in zombies, really. Black Ops 1 shotguns were really good. Especially like the Spaz 12. Was just amazing. But, yeah, no, something like the KRM 262 sucks donkey dick. You know. It's just, it sucks, man. It fucking sucks. It's no doubt about it, man. This gun fucking... Okay, you shoot that radio, it activates different songs. That is actually a new feature they added to this map when this version of the game came in. Also, there used to be a cross in the center. Now they replaced it with this statue thing. You throw it in there, it explodes, it spews out blood. That's cool. You probably can imagine that. Not do much of this thing. I think there was a statue in the Black Ops 1 version. I remember it being a cross in World at War or something like that, like a tombstone or something. It was something kind of... I don't know what the hell they were trying to do with it, but it was its own thing, I guess. You guys caught me. Well, I started streaming actually toward night time, and you know, I talk like this at night. I do. I talk really, you know, ecstatic and higher pitch, a little bit more like well, you can understand me a bit better. But you know, I get that lower pitch, like that deeper voice, right? Toward like the nighttime, or when I first wake up. You know. So one of the piss poor features of having to one of the piss poor features of playing by yourself in this map. Imagine a shotgun that had a tube like that. That would not even, like, that would not even physically work. I mean, it might. I mean,
shoot him up.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely fucked. It is a reason I don't use shotguns. Okay, and that primary. Oh fuck. I went to sneeze, breathe, and talk at the same time, and I'm... Oh, man. And I stopped my sneeze by, like, huffing it. Oh, last minute. That was so fucking stupid. I'm honest, I'm drinking Powerade. I don't drink much water really anymore. The only water I really drink is in the morning. I just down like a little bottle of water. Or when I work out, I down some water and Powerade. And Powerade is only good. Now listen, you cannot just... Don't do what I'm doing, bro. Do not sit down on the couch drinking Powerade or Gatorade. Okay? You shouldn't do what I'm doing. It just doesn't taste as good. And you're like, what do you mean? One might be wondering. Trust me, it just does not taste as good as it does when you're working out. When you're working out, you're tired, you're sweaty, anything tastes good. Once you deprive yourself of thirst and all you've been drinking some shitty hot water, the best thing in the world is something with actual flavor. Something with actual flavor. And so, and trust me, you know, you run for about a mile and a half. Okay, that's what I usually run. I don't run more than that because I just don't have the stamina to run more than a mile and a half. So, you know, I run a mile and a half. I mean, I could probably run further if I wanted to. You know what I mean? It's all in the breathing for me. I could run like 3.5 quarters of a mile without really focusing on my breathing. And then, you know what I mean, then it starts to kick in the whole, oh shit, I need to fucking breathe right, man, I'm running out of breath. And then it's the, you know what I mean, the fat guy syndrome, where you're basically huffing and puffing your way through the shit. And so, and you know what it is, man. Sword fillet, or I said fillet. I don't even know what the fillet, sword fillet. What the hell? F-L-A-Y. I don't know. Fuck. Okay. Longer bleed out. That's fucking useless. Stock option. Ammo is taken out of your stockpile instead of your weapons and magazine. That's kind of cool. Reload and use items more quickly. I want this. I want this and then this. Lucky crit. This is amazing. I think it's a chance to get an instant headshot or something like that on the body, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. I'd have to actually read into it. This one's pretty cool. It works like what I want. It's basically speed cola on steroids. You can recover from melee attacks faster, like the recovery speed. I wish it just increased the slashing speed as well. But you know what I mean. Speed cola allows you to rebuild barriers faster, but it doesn't allow you to knife faster. Now, knifing fast would be very useful because I feel like with a Bowie knife, and that would just work together. One thing I just never got in any Call of Duty game was melee attacking an enemy, because melee attacks are ass. Until Black Ops 3. But even then, dude, it was just like... take 0 explosive damage, danger close, danger closet. We call it danger close. It is what it is. Correct. We're not gonna settle with that shit. I normally never use shotguns in Black Ops 3. I hate the KRM. It's just it's not the fire rate that's slow, it's the cycling speed. The pump action. They really stress that pump action. They make you fucking hate. In real life, dude, pumping a shotgun, it does not take that fucking long. You can make it as fast as you want. It depends on your arm strength. Then again, shooting a gun in real life is different than in a video game. In a video game, it's balanced. In real life, it's like, it's all up to the shooter. You know, so I don't know. It's something to think about. I'm not a very political channel. I hate to talk about politics, but I am who I am, and I'm not going to let anyone stop me from being me. So, what do you call it? I love politics in real life. I mean, apart outside of this. Now, you know what I mean? I don't talk politics on the game because people get offended. People get mad and angry and all that in the comment section. Label people. That's too much for me, man. I can't handle all that, man. That's just too much. I'm just here to play games, dude. Now, with my group, my buddies, you know what I mean, from like work and school, people who I'm comfortable with talking about politics with, I'll talk about politics with them. But on the game, not on the game in general, I'm not here to talk about politics. Not that I'm against politics. You know, I love politics. I'm gonna use this. The car, the LCAR 9, the machine pistol, basically. This thing's fucking goofy, bro. I never liked it ever. I think this gun is just actual garbage, but you know, it's a decent little starter gun. You know what I mean? It's a lot better than what we had in Black Ops 1. They had that really fast firing, like, little machine pistol thing, you know what I'm talking about? I don't even remember what it was called, really. I have to read into it. I have to play Black Ops. I have to play Keener or Toten on Black Ops 1 on the PS3 and have to remember the name of the gun. I remember where it was located. It was located on this. It's a second floor door from the starting room. And you walk in, and then there's this little SMG on the wall. I think it's one of the only guns in that room you can actually buy. And it's that SMG, that thing. That thing is just ass. The thing did no damage almost. So right there is an Illuminati message, I believe. One of them at least. Around this map. There's a lot of small Easter eggs with the writings on the walls. You have to be very cultured, very observant, and very just like researched. Now, a lot of the research is already done. This is a very old map. So a lot of the Easter eggs and secrets of this map have already been discovered, so the chances are you can just figure out what you're trying to find out by just looking it up, man. Let's see, ammo count on ammo cost us 250. 380. Goddamn. You know what I never realized since I said 380? That just triggered something for me. 380 is the pistol caliber, like 9mm, 45 ACP. But what if they had 380 machine pistol, like an actual SMG that shot 380? I mean, like, I've never heard of such a thing, like, ever. In all my gun experiences, like, and I love guns, man. I love guns, especially automatic guns. You know, I've only been privileged enough to fire them at a shooting range, like at a rental, not an actual, like, I don't own any automatic weapons. But I gotta say, dude, like, automatic guns are fun. A waste of money, but fun. Ammo costs very expensive, especially when you're burning 30 shots in just a few seconds. So,
it is happy hour!
you know, I wish in real life I just, you know, killed some zombies and just got a bunch of free ammo. Oh man. Bet you that's what our soldiers were thinking, right? Maybe if I kill enough enemies, maybe they'll drop me a max ammo. That would be so fucking weird. Fucking power-ups. You know, that's just been a thing in gaming for such a long time now, power-ups, you know? You run around the map, you find something, and it gives you a buff, a temporary buff, you know? I think that's what they need to do. They need to bring back an arena shooter, like, even back in, like, the 90s. Like, maybe I wasn't even around then, but just remember back in the 90s when, you know, the online shooters had, like, power-ups. And you had some shitty starting weapon, and then you ran around the map trying to find better weapons, and then someone would kill you and take your weapons. Like, it's kind of like modern day battle royale if you really think about it, but really back then it was just, you know, it was just called a deathmatch. You know, it was simplistic back then. It didn't need no complicated death or that. It didn't need a creator class. Back then, you know, I mean, think about it. Oh, fuck, I hate this. I hate the best. But thinking about it, man, really, we have come a long way in the wake of online shooters, man. I remember back in the day when, you know, before there was even a creative class, you know, Modern Warfare introduced the creative class, where you can customize, you know, your class, your classification, like an SMG and a bunch of perks, and you know what I mean. You can earn an attachment if you get enough kills with it. And you can equip the attachment, and there was like I believe that there was a reflex sight, a suppressor, and like an AUG scope, right? And that was like the 3 main attachments for like LMGs. Though LMGs and shotguns didn't have suppressors, they had a grip. And the grip would get rid of your first perk. It would get rid of the blue perk. And that's why I would never use them, because for me, my blue perk was in Modern Warfare was the bandolier, which gave me more ammunition. And that's what kept me alive a lot longer than most people. They're like, how are you still alive? And I'm like, because I still have ammo. That was really good. So back to the discussion for zombies was, this map was really ahead of its time, you know. Before, we just got some default multiplayer character skins for, you know, for Knocked, and then Verrucht came along and gave us the 4 U.S. Marines, and they talked. They really just gave each other commands and shout-outs. Getting overrun here, rebuilding a barrier, you know, it was mainly just shout-outs and commands. There was no actual, like, player dialogue or anything, or there might have been, I just don't remember there being any. But... oh, here's something pretty cool. So if you actually look at those symbols right there, that actually says Living Dead in the Illuminati. Listen here. Then you see the zombie and like the buildings on fire and stuff like that, the tombstones and shit. Pretty cool. Not that many people really looked into it. Okay, fuck, I'm so dead. Give me a gun, goddammit! Oh, you gotta be fucking shitting me. My name is Hans.
Boom! You are dead!
A fucking shot trooper. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking yes! Give me a gun, goddammit! No! Okay. Bro, that mystery box is hocus pocus and out of focus. God damn it. Jesus Christ. I was stuck in a bottomless pit. A pit of hippopotamus shit. Fuck this shit, man. We're going some World War II Axis-powered German shit. We're gonna be a Nazi right now. We're gonna play as Richthofen. We're gonna use the MP40, the Stick grenade, and the Sturmgewehr, and we're just gonna run around spewing nonsense about heads exploding. I don't really know why in the hell they even came up with the character of Richthofen. Like, he was always so absurd. Remember back, I mean, Nolan North voiced Dr. Richthofen. Yeah, that's right. The same guy who does the voice for Nathan Drake from Uncharted does the voice for one of the most iconic characters in any Black Ops game thus far. Zombies-wise. Nolan North is just a great voice actor, man, and yeah, no, man. Uncharted was the game when I was a kid, when I was like in the 3rd grade, the 2nd grade. You know, it was around when I was still in elementary school. I was playing Uncharted, rated T for teens. I wasn't even a teen yet. Fuck. And I was playing Black Ops by the time I was in 3rd grade, anyway. These kinds of games, I was so exposed when I was that age. Especially to a lot of the PS2 Call of Duties, but all the PS2 Call of Duties are rated teen. It wasn't until they're adding campaigns and stuff like that. I hate this spot. I really, really hate this spot. The LCAR-9. This gun, I mean, it's not ass. It poops out at around round 4, round 3. Is when this gun starts to become kind of useless. The gun, it shoots too fast for its own good, so to speak. After this match, I want to go play some Kino, you know. That are essential. The RK5. This gun is just ass. I have no idea why in the world they would reskin the B23R and give it a new name and slightly different stats. I mean, it's a good looking handgun if it were semi-automatic. You know what I mean? The RK9 returns, or the RK5 actually returns in Black Ops 4, which I just don't get why, but it just does. So, its own thing, man. I'm not gonna do. Alright, man, we're gonna be rocking pistols for a while. I have no idea what that says there, though. There's a lot of little Easter eggs in this map. There's Sam's Lullaby, which is a little hide and go seek thing. It's, you know, it's similar to the Easter egg in for we call it Endurance. Now it's 10:30 now. Like I said, when it hits 11, I'm gonna get off and go to bed. One might say, "Oh, you go to bed so late. You ain't got a bedtime." Nah, I'm choosing to go to bed, man. I had a hard day at work, man. Now I get why people go to bed at 11. Don't stay up till like 1:30 in the morning like I used to when I was a kid. When I was younger, when I was 17. Ignorant. Round 4, and they're still using this RK5. We can still get attacked from behind, though it's highly unlikely.
Sounds like the handiwork of the nation.
Okay, this about to flip his hero. Some round bullshit. Endpoint sight's really good. I like it. Okay, that's how we do it. Do that, bop. Bada boom. Bada bang. Alright, we're gonna get the hell out of here. surprised that was ineffective. Ew. Okay, crawlers trigger me, bro. They're nasty. Imagine some stubby bitch crawling toward you and just spewing like blah blah on your fucking zombies. Like, yeah, like fucking die, motherfucker. Nasty beastie.
They seem to have all gone boom!
Okay, first try.
Wunderwaffe Digital! I missed you!
What the fuck, guys? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? Bro. Bro. Bro, what? What? I wasn't bullshitting you guys. I told you guys earlier on in the stream. What did I tell you guys? Huh? What? Oh, yeah, what was that? Yeah, I'm the luckiest COD player alive.
I am paid for pain!
What? 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 Bitch, sit down. Don't spew at me. Huh? Yeah, fuck you. You're such a goofy ass guy. Bro, sit down, bro. You're trash. Trash. I hate saying it like that. I feel like it pisses people off though. I'm like, bro, you're trash. I sound like such a douche. I sound like a kid my age. Like, that's how a kid my age is supposed to sound. Fucking douchey, snarky, and doesn't know shit about shit. What was I aiming at? Oh, you. Oh, hey there, little fella. Oh, shit. Hey, die. Stumpy. I call him Stumpy. Jesus Christ. I have too much fun with zombies. I really do. Fuck, dude. I gotta get hard. Yo, right after work, dude, I'm gonna buy some tools, dude, just to own more tools. Like, I don't even need that much more. I don't even need that many tools, but I'm possibly gonna buy me a tap, both for metric and for standard.
Sounds like a sweet little specimen.
Dude, do you know the amount of work I can get done with a tap? I mean, just a tap alone. Like, bruh. If I want something to be a metric, I can use a metric tap. So then when I go to the store, or I can go back to my work, that same hardware store I work at, and let's say it breaks or something gets loose or something like that, and I know the exact size I need. That's the size I used to tap it. So I mean, I think people underestimate the power of hardware. Kids my age know nothing about hardware though, unless they really grow up in a home where they're taught about hardware. Different sizes of things, specifications, very good stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have an odd memory. I believe Carpenter was added in Derice. So was the monkey bombs, and I think there was something else added in Derice. I remember doing so much in Derice. Like, they added a lot, but really for modern audiences, they wouldn't know that unless they were there when it came out. And I was only a few years old, and I still remember that shit. Because, you know what I mean? I had a lot of packs. So pardon that, guys. I don't have COVID. I mean, seriously, I don't get why people are afraid of COVID. Oh, there they are. Okay. Die Wunderwaffe. We're not buying that. You thought I was, but I wasn't. Nah, guys, in all seriousness, I have no idea what the hell we're about to do. To get the song playing, just hit this 3 times. Lullaby of a Dead Man was originally the first song ever written for zombies. To my knowledge, when I was watching a lot of the interviews and documentaries about I guess you can call them documentaries, not really, they were just like the whole behind the scenes kind of things. It's like a documentary, but it's not like really big. I'm sure you can make a long ass documentary about the whole history behind zombies development from World at War all the way to Black Ops. Cold War, I guess. That's a thing. I haven't even played Cold War yet. Like, honestly, guys, I made it through this whole thing, without even playing through that. And I gave Black Ops 4 a chance. I was wrong about it. You know what I mean? It's not as bad as I said it was, but it's definitely not good either. One of my common problems is with Black Ops 4 is the whole structure. You're limited to 4 perks. There's no way of getting more perks than 4. There's a thing you can get, I guess, an elixir that gives you more. Oh yeah, that's right. The gobblegum system is gone. It's elixirs now, which is basically like fancy for a perk cola. Oh, elixir. Elixir, that is just such a weird name for something, elixir. I think of, okay guys, I don't know if you guys hopped onto this trend when you guys were younger, but when I was like in middle school, Clash of Clans was like a thing. And like, the elixir was a thing in that game. And elixir capacity, you had to upgrade the capacity of your elixir. How much elixir you can store. I forget what elixir was even used for in Clash of Clans. Dude, fuck, I should play Clash of Clans. Yo, hell the fuck no, dude. I should really get back into Clash of Clans. I was really into Clash of Clans too, man. I was really into it, and so was my uncle. He was real into it, man. And he really played that. He was in I think a clan called Top Gun, and I joined it because I love the movie Top Gun. If I don't buy that door, I should be able to make it in this room.
I'll be able to smell the contents of their intestine.
Not a bad choice. This is a great weapon.
time to play with my pretty one.
God damn, son. I am just rocking these fucking waves, bro. I'm not even trying to like brag or anything, bro, but I'm just rocking through this shit, man. Like Rockefeller. Rockefeller rocking, bro. Fuck.
I can't be sure, but I sense the active ingredient rots your mind. Watch them all explode so beautifully!
Too bad that there's no pack-a-pinch. Dude, what is my luck today?
Here's the power!
I got the need for speed. If anyone gets that reference, let me know. Don't need stamina up in a map like this is very useful actually, because the map's not that big. It's very circular and round and all that. And okay, alright guys. So here's my tactic. I'm going to fast travel right after hitting this. Oh shit. It actually brought me back to my camping spot.
Tons of power! Why has everyone abandoned the doctor? Feel the power of the element! I get paid double for my effort! Do you like my glowing green ball? It's still alive! Yes,
I got my perfect build. Oh man. Dude, that was a perfect go. I don't have time. It's 10:49. Perfect time to go to bed for me, man. It's just before 11. It gives me enough time to get enough rest. I'll be fully awake by the time morning hits. You know, guys, it's about to be Thanksgiving. So, you know, it's gonna be kind of cool. Hey, it looks like I unlocked. Oh shit, damn. Wall power. Wall power is a really good one, man. It really genuinely is, man. It really is a good one. Let's see. Weapon kits. Let's see what we've unlocked today. So we unlocked the Man of War, which is pretty good. Rapid fire, of course. Move faster while aiming down sights. In zombies, this is very useful. Quick draw on zombies, again, very useful because ADSing in this game is just sometimes it's just what you need. You just need to ADS a little faster, especially on snipers. If they had quick draw on snipers in this game, that would just be bonkers, dude. Imagine it would make quick scoping a lot faster. It'd also make getting sighted in a little faster. Grip for reduced recoil. Long barrel. I mean, it increases your range by 2 points. I don't know how that works on the field, but I mean, like, zombies maps, you're not really firing from that far away. Now, regular Black Ops 3 zombie maps, sure. You know, you are, but fast mags, reload faster now. You combine that with, what was it? Oh, Jim Henry says hi. Hey, what's up, dude? One of my favorite things to do is mix this with Speed Cola. And the best perk for that would be... choose the fastest possible reload you can get in the game. A pistol with fast mags with a... what's the gobble gum? I'm trying to think. Firing on all cylinders. No, not exactly. This one. This one right here. Switch weapons and recover from performing a melee attack faster, reload, and use items more quickly. So yeah, it increases up your reload speed. I'm sure that stacks with not stamina, like in Speed Cola, and then you combine that with fast mags. You're like instantly reloading your weapons. Now you add quick draw to the mix, and it says you're aiming down your sights a little faster, I think, right? No, you switch weapons faster. Well, you know, you combine that with aiming down sights a little faster. You're just fast. You can make calculated decisions a lot quicker. You can execute your calculated decisions a lot quicker. You can snap to targets faster. You know, you aim down sights a little faster. I think aiming down sights down faster is a lot more useful than what people actually give it credit for. It actually makes a very big difference. You know, you're taking the time to aim to shoot at a more precise area. You know what I mean? When you could, if you aim down your sight a lot faster, that gives you time to get sighted into your enemy's skull, just like a second and a half faster. And in combat, that's all you really need, especially on a pistol, right, where you have very fast ADS speed. But then again, it is what it is. But I'm going to bed, guys. I'm actually hopping into the bed. I'm in my bedroom now. When I get my I don't know, let's say my PS5 and my bedroom. What I mean by that, I mean like when I buy a PS5. Good night. Yeah, man, thanks. Thanks for watching, man. I don't get much listeners or people that watch me play this game. Viewers, as I should say. I don't get much attention on YouTube anymore. But that's partly due in part I had this situation where it would not let me stream. And if you stream on PlayStation and for whatever reason, you go to broadcast, and it says, where it says on air right above my avatar, that would be in gray, it wouldn't be in red, so it wasn't really recording anything. And I've had that problem for the last 5 days. Also, I gotten back into Rogue Company, so I'll be streaming that. Hold on, let's see what games I'll be streaming. I got the Grand Theft Auto Definitive Trilogy, so I'll be streaming those. To be honest with you though, low-key, they're kind of a big disappointment. All they are the same games that we've been playing for years, with small changes to make the games a little less offensive, because I guess people get offended by the rebel flag, I guess, so they removed that, and they added some shit to it. I'm not quite sure. When will you stream again? So I'm working 8 to 2 tomorrow, so I'd say a good time for me is around 4, where I'm from. And so, time zones. I never, it's crazy because my school never taught me time zones. So for me, I live in Ohio, so I'm in the same time zone as like Florida, so in like those kind of areas. I'm going to close time zone to Florida, so the more or less the east coast of America. So that's kind of where, even though Ohio is really the Midwest, but it is what it is. For me right now it's 10:55, which is actually a really good time for me to go to bed. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, no, as far as like posting content in real life goes, I'm not really sure. I don't post a lot of in real life content, so IRL content, I don't post a lot of it. I post a little bit. I remember on my birthday I got my PS2. That made me really happy because my PS2 was sold without me knowing about it, and so it was kind of an under the table kind of thing, and I had to get more games. But I built up a decent PS2 library. It's just a shame I cannot broadcast my PS2 shit. What is your favorite map? Okay. Well, it depends. Black Ops 1, Ascension. Hands down. I know a lot of the diehard Kino guys are going to be like, Ascension? What about Kino? Kino is a default map. So believe me, before I bought the DLCs, I had plenty of time on Kino. I still play Kino. I love Kino. It is one of my favorite maps of all time. It brings me the most nostalgia and everything. I remember staying up late nights with my cousin when he would come over, and we would just... He was not allowed to play Call of Duty games, so when he came over to my house, we would be playing Black Ops 1 Zombies all night. We'd just stay up all night and just play nothing but straight zombies. And one of the maps we constantly played was Kino. And I like Kino because it was a simple map for me as a kid to learn. And I learned training, and I learned, what it is to train zombies around the theater and stuff like that. So for me, it was a great learning experience playing Kino as a kid. But now that I'm older, it's obviously Ascension. Because when we got Ascension, the first DLC, my dad would buy the DLCs because he wanted to play online multiplayer, and the maps came out, and his buddies bought it, so he bought those. But one of the things about buying the map packs was you got a zombies map, and so we got Ascension. And that map was very fun. And I always liked Ascension. World at War, my favorite map is Verrucht. Black Ops 2. Favorite map in Black Ops 2 is probably Buried. I wasn't a big Origins fan. Black Ops 3, out of the default maps, I liked Grad Krivy. I think it was the only cool map out of the maps. I know a lot of diehard Black Ops 3 people are like, what? GTG. Alright, man. Well, it was cool talking to you, man, but like I said, I'm very responsive, so like if you ever comment, I will respond. Maybe not instantly, but when I see comments, I try to respond as quick as possible. Because like I said, I don't have like a huge flooded comment section. Alright, man. See ya. Anyway, guys, I guess it's gonna be it for tonight.